Hello, welcome to surface area and volume sessions. Herein we are beginning to take up questions on conversion of solid from one shape to another. To begin with, better take up a question with cubes and cuboids. It says two cubes, each of sides 5 centimeter are joined end to end. I might not be able to show you a three-dimensional figure, but I can give you an idea on how it would look like. We have to find the surface area of the resulting. Oh, I made a mistake. Yes, it is 3 cubes. It says 3 cubes. 3 cubes, each of sides 5 centimeter, are joined end to end. Find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. So it might just look like this is one cube, this might be the second cube, and the third would look like this. So the resultant length of the cuboid becomes 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is 9. So we find the surface area of a cuboid by 2LB plus 2BH. Oh, I better write it in a bracket form, taking 2 common, 2LB plus 2BH plus 2LH. So length has become 9 and the breadth remains 3. 3 cubes of 5 each, so it's 5, 5, 5, so it is 15. 15 into breadth is again 5, 15, 5 is 75. Breadth and height 5, 5, 25. Length and height is again 15, 5, that becomes 75, and the resultant part becomes 350 centimeter cube. Though the question is not asking us to find the volume. With the same question you might just be asked to calculate the volume of the resultant cuboid. Volume of a cuboid is given by length into breadth into height. So in this question, if we have to calculate volume, the length becomes 15. The breadth remains 5, h remains 5. So thereby making it 15 into 25, that makes it 375 cubic centimeter. I move on to another question with spheres in it. The diameter of a metallic sphere is 6 centimeter. It is melted and drawn into a wire having a diameter of the cross section. We'll read it obviously again because I'm just typing it down for the time being. We have to find the length of the wire. There is a metallic sphere with this diameter that is melted and is now drawn into a wire which is equivalent to a cylinder. So the volume of the metallic sphere will be equal to the volume of the wire, whose diameter is given to be 0.2, and we have to find the length of the wire, that is the height. So we will take the concept which says volume of the sphere, given sphere, will be equal to the volume of the wire, which I said is a cylinder. Volume of a sphere is given by 4 by 3 pi. R cube is 6, that makes it 3 into 3 into 3, 4 by 3 pi r cube. And volume of the wire, which is cylinder, is given by pi into r. So it is given as 0.2, so that will be 0.1 into 0.1, and then there is h, which we are supposed to calculate. This is getting cancelled, so it is 4 9s are 36. 36 by 0.1 into 0.1, so that would become 0.01 is the h. So it is 36 by 0.01 gives you 3600. So the height is 3600 centimeter, or you can write it as 36 meters. Right? We now move on to another question with a cone in it. I write the next question. I write circular cone is of height, I'm using HT for it, 8.4 centimeter, and the radius of its base is 2.1 centimeter. It is melted and recast into a sphere. The method will remain same as we did the previous one, but here it is a cone melted into sphere. That means volume of the cone will remain same as volume of the sphere. So I write volume of the cone will be equal to the volume of sphere. So volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, and volume of the sphere will be 4 by 3 pi. I just separate this r of cone and sphere. I make this a capital R cube. This gets cancelled, this gets cancelled. Now r is given to be 2.1, so it is 2.1 square. Height is 8.4, here is 4. R cube is to be calculated, so R cube is 2.1 into 2.1 into 8.4 by 4, and then we need to find cube root. See, 8.4 can be cancelled by 4, that's giving me a 2.1, so R remains 2.1. okay, this is 3 of them, so it is R remains 2.1 centimeter. That is now the radius of the sphere. I now move on to again some other question. I write the question again one more time. Yep. How many spherical lead shots each 4.2 centimeter in diameter can be obtained from a rectangular solid of lead with dimensions 66 centimeter, 42 centimeter and 21 centimeter. Pi can be taken as 22 by 7. We have to find the number of shots. Let us first find the volume of each of these spherical lead shots. Volume of each of these shots. I'm not writing the spherical one. Volume of a sphere is 4 by 3. Pi r is then 4.2 by 2. That is 2.1 cube. This is for each of them. Suppose we have n number of spherical shots. So the total volume will be n into volume of each of these shots. This will be equal to the volume of lead in the rectangular solid. So the volume of each will be length into breadth into height. So 4 by 3, 22 by 7 into 2.1 whole cube multiplied to n should be equal to length into breadth into height. Now in that case we are getting n will be equal to 66 into 42 into 21 into 3 into 7 by 4 into 22 into 2.1 into 2.1 into 2.1. It's 11 2, it's 11 6 2, that is 3. So this is some 0.7. This is 0.1. This is 0.7. If we solve all this, I think I will be getting some, wait a minute, let me just solve that out, because this is again 0.1 and this is 3. So I'm getting out as, there is one more 2.1 here, 2.1 is 0.1 again if I'm dividing it by 21, because this will give you 2. So this is making me remain with a 3. Okay, thereby if we solve, I'm getting 1500 of these shots. So 1500 number of shots will be equal to the volume of this rectangular solid with these dimensions given. Thank you.